All right, folks, so I bought the Cyclone filter cleaner for pool filters. I've been a pool owner for, man, I don't know, maybe 10 years now. Anyway, I'm gonna try this out because I'm getting sick and tired of hand cleaning the other ones, so we'll see what kind of video we make with that. All right, so I bought the Cyclone filter cleaning kit. Hopefully it's worth the money. I've been a pool owner for, I just said, for several years, so my little backyard escape. But I get sick and tired of cleaning the filters because I spend about 30 minutes per filter. So I may clean one normal, and then I'll be able to really tell what it's like. So, oh, hey, you haven't got one of these for your pool. This is a great thing to have. Anyway, back to the Cyclone. All right, so just opened it up. These things come flying out, so I guess be careful. They didn't break, so that's good. These are pretty good, solid chunks of steel or aluminum. Come with a little blaster. Seems pretty simple. Insert in the holes, slide one of those things down, put your filter on it, and we'll see how it works. All right, so the first lesson I learned is these poles don't slide in straight. They're kind of at an angle. So once I put them at an angle, they slipped in nicely. When I first tried to do it, man, I was like, these are not gonna go in. But once you put it at the right angle, they go in nicely. Okay, so I haven't pulled out the instructions yet, but looking at the picture here, I'm gonna go with the bearing is probably at the bottom. That's the spinner, and this is probably the top. I guess it'd be cool if it just said that, I guess, but anyway, assuming the bearing has to be at the bottom because that's a really hard spinner there. No, not a bearing on the top one though. Okay. All right, so this was the first blaster I used. Seems to work pretty good. Even comes with this extra little blaster, but I use the split one to clean my filters. There they are, dirty. And then I bought this one because I was like, hey man, it's gonna get in those grooves. And well, we'll see, man. I've used it, and I think I always go back to this one anyway. So there they are. Just pulled them out of my system. I'm not a pool professional by no means, but I've been taking care of this for years, so yeah. All right. So we'll get at it. I think I'll do one of the old school ways, even though I'm not gonna like it, but it's the only way I'll be able to tell. So there we go. All right, I don't know how well the sound's gonna work because I don't have a speaker or anything, but we'll use this one first. So let's move these over here. And then I'll put it in one of those fast motion. I'll stop the video just so I can do one of those really fast motion things. So, So using this is actually my tool of choice, but it's been sitting in my shed for a little bit, and this thing is actually starting to leak now. It's the second one I bought. If you drop these, they'll bust, so it must have been from me dropping it or whatever. I really like this tool for a lot of things, and it was my go-to for washing these out, so hopefully this Cyclone will make the biggest difference. But all right, so that's that one. Let's set that one out of the way. It still might not be as clean as it needs to be, but we'll switch off. All right, to this one right here, Aquatix Pro. Let's see. Get this thing hooked up. Okay, there's the off button, and then the on button, and then this is how much pressure. I want full pressure, so I think I got it upside down anyway. There we go. Getting a lot of dirt off, but not as good as the other. It doesn't really blast. It blasts hard, but not that hard. A lot of dirt is coming off, but a lot of it's not getting blasted out of there. I actually have two of these. I see turn it sideways and back it up, and it works almost just like the other one. Normally I'll just go back, but I'm splashing stuff all in my face, like I'm getting blasted here. I wear my swimming trunks. I don't know, let me turn it around the other way, see if it's better this way. Maybe that's the problem, had it backwards. I don't know if I'm damaging the pleats though either, if I'm bending them or... I almost just want to do this, is what I want to do. Don't get me wrong, it's getting a lot of it off, but it ain't, you're not getting the full clean. Like I'm gonna spend a lot of time with this. All right, let me go to what's it called? Oh, my shoe came off. Change it where it speeds up. So when it comes to the Aquatix Pro, bought it off Amazon, I don't know, man, it's not doing a good enough job. And you'll notice a lot of times I'm just backing up and I'm just spraying it like I would the other stuff. So I think eventually maybe it would do it, but I'm looking at the pleats. They're not even blasted that hard. It just doesn't put enough pressure out, I guess. So all the pleats on the inside are still dirty. It got a lot of the outside stuff clean. So this one here, there's still dirtiness a little bit here and there on the pleats, depending on if I blasted them or not with this thing. So let's go to the Cyclone, see how that bad boy does it. I'm going to move it to a different location. I don't need it slinging dirt and stuff into my pool. So Cyclone was pretty easy to set up. Okay. Okay. Simple. I don't really know if you need the instructions, but I guess some people do. I'll find out if I do something wrong. Okay, the pressure doesn't feel much more than the other thing I was using, but let's see what it does. Gotta get that right egg, that correct angle. notice, but as you see on TV, it just blows everything away, and it's working, but it's still not as good as I would like, I guess. All right, so it does spin really well. I would say it spins out of control, and I don't know if I need to read directions to say if you got to hold this or not, but what I did, it seemed to go faster because it wanted to wobble all over the place. The blaster, I would say it's probably less powerful than my little blue blaster thing right there when it's at its peak. I really expected this blaster to like really come out at a good power, but man, I don't know if it's really going to save time or not, because I got to go back to work on it. And this one, I spent more time on it, but I was able to really get in there, and it looks like the cleanest one. So you make your call on what you want to get. That one's like, I don't know, under 20 bucks. I think that one might be under 20 bucks or under 30, something like that. And this is like 200 and something dollars. So I'm going to keep at it. We'll take some photos. We'll see what happens. I still got one more to do. Put that one over there. You can see kind of where it was. So they all get it clean, but it's all about time consuming. I don't know if I like the wobble though. That thing was like wobbling out of control. So maybe it's not a perfectly level surface. I don't know. That could be it. So all right, let's get back to cleaning. Okay, I put some more time into it, spun it some more, did some individual, like where I blasted it myself, spinning it. It seems a lot cleaner than obviously this guy here, so I would definitely recommend this one over this one. I'm gonna pull that off, put this one back on. I would also say that the other blaster I have, although I think it's a little more powerful, it don't really matter what blaster you use, I guess. Oh man, a bug bite me. Anyway, I don't think it matters if you use this blaster. Just use one that's powerful, but not like a power washer. Now we're gonna blast this one clean, and I think if you want to say it's time consuming, I think they all are, but this one will put the less amount of I guess work, because all I'm doing is standing here and holding this, and then every once in a while I'll hold the pole itself because it gets really wobbly. So all right, let's go back to this one now. Let's go to time lapse. Alright, here's the last one. This is the one by the Cyclone. I like to go left one side and then I switch it the other way. Spray all this other dirt away. let me show you guys something. As I'm doing this, and it could be the level of the ground or whatever. Obviously, the closer you get, the faster it gets. How wobbly that gets. So I would put my hand on there to hold it steady. I don't know if maybe you just got to hit just the right spot. Anyway, I do like how it slings everything out of it. I really do like that. All right, let me put it on time lapse again. I'll finish this one up. All right, so we got the Cyclone filter. It cleaned it, slinged it. I had to individually slow it down and blast in the pleats. I didn't have to stand up as much, so that was good. The Aquatics, I don't know, man. I got two, and I'm not happy with them. They do clean it, but it just takes forever. This little blue thing over here, if you don't drop it on the ground and bust it all up like I have, it has, I think, more blasting power. Pretty good. Plus, I didn't even use the point nozzle. I just used the spreader nozzle, which is even less. Every one of these will clean. So whether or not you want the Cyclone or one of these, that's be up to you. The other ones are cheaper. Maybe try those first, because maybe you're more of a hands-on person. But I'm a disabled vet, man, and bending over, hunched over, standing forever just ain't gonna work for me. So I'm gonna use this from now on. It'll sling everything off, do what I need it to do, and hopefully be done in a faster time. I'll know once I do the other. Next time I do this, when I do all four at the same time, I'll know if I save time or not, save water. So there's that. All right, that's my review on the Cyclone filter cleaner, the Aquatix Pro, and I don't know, this little blaster you can find on Amazon. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna put it back together, pull back together. All right, so this is what I use to clean my hot tub. Now you could use it for the same filter thing. Let's see, let me turn it on. So it does come out with a pretty good little blaster. You gotta be close. It's not gonna rip your pleats apart or nothing like that. But that's what I use. So there's that. Hey, this is called the filter flosser. I don't know if you can see the name right there. Oh, there you go. So here's all the devices side by side. I still really like this one. I might buy another one just because I can use it for a lot of different things. I do have a power washer, but I don't use it on my filters. Cyclone will be what I use from now on for all my filters for the pool. This is what I use for the filters on the hot tub. I have used this on the other one, but I ended up turning it sideways trying to blast in between the pleats. This one, I'll let the kids play with this or something, like a squirt gun or something. So there you go. Make your choice.